Alrighty, folks, and we are live. Right. Um, so this is Bechtloff being a video game hipster like always. That's fucking Rocket Knight, alright? You haven't played Rocket Knight on the Sega Genesis? It's not my fault you're uncultured. So, tonight, I'm going to shit on the Catholics a little bit. I know, shocking. Um, and by the way, I know some of you are like, but Bechtloff, haven't you been talking about this enough already? Why don't you talk about something else? Well, you know what? Welcome to my show. Welcome to my show. Um, I ramble on about shit that catches my attention. And I ramble on about shit until it no longer has my attention. Okay? And don't act like you don't know that. If you listen to the show, you know that's what I do. All right? You know, you just get pissy if it's something you don't want to hear about. All right? That's what you get pissy about. And everybody does it. Everybody does it. Like, how many times is Aaron Clary going to go off about how you should save money? All right? How many times is Sargon going to tell us that he does not care for feminism? All right? You know, how many times... it's any of them, you know? Entertainment-wise, how many times is the angry video game nerd going to compare a video game to some form of excrement? All right? It's just the nature of the beast. But anyways, I'm gonna shit on Catholicism a little bit here, folks. I know. So, couple of things on my mind on the topic. Now, I was, by the way, I did do a stream last night. Last night, was it? No, it wasn't last night. It was Sunday night. And a lot of people have been like, where's the Sunday night stream? It's gone. It's gone. I got rid of it. I didn't like how it turned out. It's just that simple. I thought it was shit. I thought it turned out like shit. That's yeah. That's the reason behind that. There's no broader reason. Like, well, you know, like 40 texts me. He's like, "Where's the stream?" And I'm like, "I'm not text me, Skype me. Where's the stream?" And I'm like, "I got rid of it. Why? I didn't like it." Well, what do you mean? I thought it turned out like shit. That's what I mean. Um. Anyways, shit, completely lost my train of thought. Oh yes. Shitting on Catholics. So Sunday night, I was on Davis's stream. Actually, you know what? Hold that thought. Something else I want to do while I'm shitting on Catholics here. I've learned a lot about Catholicism these past, well, a few weeks / months in particular, but just the general time being around them online. And the more I learn, the lower my opinion of it is. I gotta say. Um, and one thing that demonstrates this, I had no idea that you Catholics actually believed Mary remained a virgin her whole life. I had no idea. I mean, in the Bible, you know, Jesus has brothers, half brothers, I suppose, because you know Joseph, um, wasn't Jesus' biological father. Um, but not only that, just it's like the first time I think I heard that it was in the movie Dogma, Kevin Smith's movie, and you know there's the one girl like Mary was a virgin, yes, but then Mary got pregnant, or no, then Mary got married, and obviously she would have had sex with her husband. And I remember watching that at the time, and I was even like a, fucking agnostic fucking fedora, and I'm thinking like, Kevin, come on, nobody thinks that. That's fucking retarded. All right, nobody's that dumb. Well, apparently I owe Mr. Smith an apology because he apparently grown up Catholic. I guess he had, but no, apparently that is an actual Catholic doctrine. That Mary remained a virgin her whole fucking life, because reasons. Um, and what really, like I said, I thought that was something like atheists or maybe even just Protestants like made up about you guys to shitpost or something. Like I didn't think that you actually thought that. I'm equally surprised to find out recently, the last few weeks, that you actually really do think Mary was sinless. But that's a whole different topic. But that she never had sex with her husband, that almost contradicts her being sinless, because that would imply that she fails in her wifely duties. You know, the Bible's clear. You have, as a husband or wife, you have a moral obligation to make yourself available sexually to your spouse, except for specific times discussed amongst you for like a fast kind of situation, for fasting and prayer. So to be married to a man for years and never have sex with him, I would argue is a sin. So, but I was amazed. I was amazed to find that out. Like I don't know how to politely say this, but guys, my Catholic friends, my Catholic members of the audience, and all, can we talk? Like, the idea that Mary remained a virgin her whole life despite being a married woman, that's just fucking retarded. Like where did you guys get that? What? I mean, not only is it, if I were to be generous, I'd say extra biblical. I would argue unbiblical. But it's fucking retarded. It's one of the dumbest things, like the most autistic, literal creationism coming out of Ken Ham's mouth is not nearly this autistic. And at least he's getting that from an interpretation of scripture. That's fucking retarded, guys. Like, no, I'm saying this for your benefit, okay? Like, you sound like a fucking retard when you say that, okay? Like, to everyone outside of the fucking Catholic Church, you sound like a fucking retard, okay? Like, that sounds like the kind of... Again, I thought it was an atheist shitpost. Because it sounds like the kind of thing, like, you know, Armored Skeptic and Wig on Thought would, like, you know, say about Christianity because they heard it somewhere or something. Like... I mean... That's fucking retarded, guys. Like, I have another point about it, but like, I can't emphasize that enough, guys. You sound fucking stupid when you say that's so dumb. Like, step back from that for a minute, okay? Don't get me wrong. I know you got to take leaps of faith and all, and I'm sitting here saying a virgin got pregnant with God, and God is three, but also one. And you know, and I hold beliefs like, say, you know, predestination and free will are both, you know, you are completely free to choose. And then, but there's also predestination. And these are, I mean, I would say paradoxes. You could easily throw in my face that they're contradictions or whatever else. But like, I mean, I hate, you know, God, Kevin Smith Kevin Smith is vastly overrated. Clerks is a good movie. Mallrats, I contend, is a good movie for dumb comedy. Same with Clerks 2, good movie for dumb comedy. But yeah, like, Dogma is full of a bunch of dumb fedora shit and all. But damned if that one line doesn't have a point when it's like, you know, believing in things like the virgin birth and, you know, Christ's redemptive act on the cross and this or that doctrine, that's acts of faith. But believing a married woman never had sex with her husband, that's just plain gullibility. And I mean, oh, holy shit, yeah, it is. So yeah, that sounds fucking stupid, guys. Like, it's just dumb, all right? It's shockingly dumb. I want you all to know that. And like, well, I had Davis on here with the debate on Pastor Tom on Saturday, which I think went really well, by the way. I'm really hoping I get more debates like that going. I'd like to steer the channel in a direction more like that. And again, I love Davis. Been on his show numerous times. He's been on my channel numerous times. You know, I've met the guy. You know, him and I, good friends. No, not throwing shade at him. But even he couldn't defend it. Even he couldn't defend it. All right. Now, to his credit, he was honest and he said, look, I don't know. I haven't looked into that doctrine enough. And all that kind of stuff. And by the way, that's commendable. Not enough people are willing to do that in a debate. Just be honest and say, look, I don't know. I don't have the answer for that. A lot of people instead will throw up a big old cloud of bullshit, like, to try and hide the fact that they don't know. And Davis was just, I don't know. But even he would, because it doesn't make any fucking sense. I would argue he couldn't defend it because it was fucking defensible. So, not only is it, if I'm being generous, extra biblical, I would say unbiblical. Not only is it fucking stupid, and I can't emphasize that point enough, but it's also contradictory to other Catholic teachings. Christianity in general, and specifically Catholicism, teaches that a sexless marriage is a sham marriage. I mean, Catholics forbid divorce, but you can get an annulment if you've never had sex in your marriage, In fact, Catholics take it a step further and often argue that a purposely childless marriage is a sham marriage. I don't take that position. I know some Protestants do. The fags over at Breakpoint do, for example. But I don't go that far. But a lot of Christians do. So, I mean, it is Catholic teaching that a purposefully sexless marriage, and even a purposely childless marriage where there is sex but just contraception used, which is forbidden, but that's a sham marriage. That's not really a marriage. So by Catholic teachings, Mary's marriage to Joseph was a sham marriage. So the doctrine, it contradicts other Catholic doctrines. Like I said, it's one of the dumbest things I've fucking ever heard. All right. So the other thing I want to talk about while I'm shitting on the Catholics is I was on Davis's stream Sunday. And I wasn't on it the whole time. I just sort of hopped. I was listening to it a little bit, and then I hopped in, and I was on there for a while, and then I hopped out. I had to get myself some dinner, and then I was gonna do a stream myself. So I'm on Davis's stream now. The point of Davis's stream, I think it was entitled something like "From the Bottom Up" or something. And his theme was that real change has to start from the ground up, grassroots level up. And I generally agree with him. But my point was, when you get to the Catholic Church, I said to him, I'm like, Davis, how do you? One thing he said that just made me laugh. He was all like, if Martin Luther would have tried to reform the church from within instead of just leaving, we wouldn't have had all these problems in Europe and stuff. And it's like, don't get on your fucking high horse like you Catholics were just trying to talk shit out reasonably with Martin Luther. Y'all were gonna fucking kill him, all right? Don't act like you weren't, all right? Like, it's not like the Catholic Church was trying to have a reasonable discussion. No, they were gonna end up fucking killing that guy. But anyways, that's a bit of a side note. He was talking about, I'm like, Davis, I don't understand where, what leverage, what mechanisms do you as a layperson in the Catholic Church have to change its direction? And forgive me if I'm misrepresenting his argument here. I could be. He's welcome to correct the record if I am. Basically, his argument was, well, I'm going to be a really righteous guy. I'm going to get my shit together. I'm going to go work out and build myself up morally and get my shit together. And then I'm going to bitch about it. About like where the direction the Catholic Church is going. I'm going to say, hey, you priest, don't do that. And I guess because you have your shit together, he's just going to listen to you, I guess. And what I pointed out to him, I was like, Davis, you don't have any leverage, all right? You know, why should they listen to you? Because the thing about it is you're never going to leave the Catholic Church. You've basically vowed you're never going to leave the Catholic Church because it's the one true church after all. And so every week you're going to sit there and you're going to put your money in the collection plate. Every single week, no matter what they do. So what possible leverage do you have to change things? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my shit together and I'm going to bring in like 20 more new Catholic converts just like me and we're all going to bitch about it in unison. Okay. Bring in a fucking million. Who cares? It's not like, am I missing something? Do you all fucking vote on shit in your church? I don't think you do. So your numbers mean fucking shit. Because all you did was bring in more people who are just going to sit there every week and yell a bitch about it, but they're going to sit there every week and go put money in a fucking collection plate. No matter what. And if I'm some corrupt leadership, that's the best kind of... that's the best kind of quote-unquote dissident. The guy who's going to impotently bitch about it while he funds my operation. That's it. You're going to sit there and you're going to bitch about what the Catholic Church is doing, but you're also going to fund it. That's your plan. That's your plan. I'm going to bitch about the direction of this organization while I continue to fund it and support it. That's your plan there. Well, you better hope that the Catholic Church is indeed the one true church, because it will take nothing short of divine intervention to make a plan that's shockingly bad work. You're going to bitch about it. That's your plan, Davis. You're going to bitch about it. Meanwhile, you're going to keep throwing money in the collection plate. And he's like, but it's not about the money. They want to control me. They want to control me. They don't want me to bitch about it. They're scared of how I'm bitching about it. No, they're not. They don't give a fuck. Oh, they want to control me. They're not controlling me. Bullshit, they're not. They're making you give them money every week. Every week you give them money. I have to assume you tithe. He said my $20 I put in there. I don't need to know how much you tithe, Davis. That's between you and the Lord. But yeah, I assume you tithe. I assume you give an offering each week. You complain about the direction of the Catholic Church all you want, but you don't have any say in it, and you're funding it. See, the only actual leverage you conservative Catholics have is the threat of leaving, taking your ball and going home. And you won't do that. You won't do that. And okay, that's fine. You think it's the one true church. I can't turn my back on it, blah, 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 blah. Well, fine. Okay. But, you know, again, I'm confused. What the fuck else do you think you're going to do about it? Because to me, it sounds like you ain't going to do shit. You ain't going to do shit. You're going to sit there and you're going to, I mean, I guess you won't sit down and shut up. You'll sit down and bitch, but you'll sit your ass down and you'll put the fucking money in the plate like a good little pay piggy is what you're going to do. Or you're going to go up to the priest and be like, how dare you give communion to Justin Trudeau? Don't you know that he advocates homosexuality and this, that, and the other thing? And the priest would be like, yeah, I thought it was okay to do it, and I'm the priest. Yeah, but I don't approve of that. That's nice. Sit your ass down, put your money in the plate. And you're going to sit your ass down and you're going to put the money in the plate. How am I wrong? Where am I wrong? Where am I wrong? You go bitch about it, that's sure. And if Davis is correct that they're really just really evil psychopaths and it's not the money they want. I don't necessarily think it is the money they want. It's the control. But they have the control, Davis. They have the control by making you give them the money. Money talks, bullshit walks, my friend. All right? Money talks. And your money is saying the exact butt fucking opposite of what you're saying. All right? Your money is saying that giving Justin Trudeau that communion was fucking okay. You might not be saying that, but your money, your little 20, I don't know, what do they call it in Canada? Is it dollars in Canada? You know, isn't it all like pink and gay? It's got the queen on it or some shit. I don't know what the fucking money looks like up in the tundra there. I don't know. Maybe it's maple syrup scented. I don't know. I got a hockey puck on it. I don't fucking know. All right, but the point is, you pull that shit out of your wallet and you're putting it in the plate. I'll show them. I'll shake my fist at them as I put this money in the plate. If I was them, I'd be laughing my ass off. Okay, you talk about they want control. Well, holy shit, champ, they fucking got it. Do you know how much I'd laugh my ass off if for some convoluted reason Movie Bob felt obligated to send me money to my Patreon each month? Like he had some weird, like he still hated me for being an evil right winger, but he had to support my Patreon, even if it was just a fucking dollar. Even if he was just obligated to give me $1 each month, I'd be like, ha ha. Every month, I get that dollar taken out at the bank. I'd have that shit framed and put on the wall. I'm gonna bitch about it. Great plan, buddy. I love you, Davis, but what the fuck do you? What are you thinking? Oh, I'm gonna fix this church. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. You're gonna sit your ass down every Sunday morning at like, what is it, like fucking 5 in the morning? You Catholics do mass some ridiculous, godforsaken hour of the morning. Like he said, it was a handful of times I've gone to Catholic church. That's what it was. It's fucking retarded. 5 a.m. mass. What the hell's wrong with you? It's supposed to be a day of rest. Shit, I have an 11 o'clock service at my church, and I don't even have a 100% attendance rate on that. Sorry, I'm a night owl. It's a day of rest, okay? But yeah, you can sit your ass down there 5 a.m. or whatever your mass is, and you're going to put the money in the plate. Every fucking week, no matter what. That priest could suck the fucking altar boy off right the fuck in front of you. Doesn't matter. You're not gonna leave. I don't know. You might like beat the guy up or something at that point, but you know. As soon as you get out of jail, you'll be sitting right down in that pew, putting the money in a plate. And they know that. Why should the Catholic Church listen to the conservative members among them, to the trad members among them? Why should they give a shit? Those are the ones they got by the balls. They got you by the balls, man. So don't give me this. Oh, I'm gonna bring in lots more people like me. Yeah, lots more people are gonna sit there every week and put the money in the plate. That's a real threat. That's a real threat, isn't it? That's your threat. I'm gonna bring them more pay piggies. Oh no! Look out! He's bringing us more donors. That'll show us. Oh, shit. And hey, Dave's welcome on his channel anytime. Tell me how I'm wrong, But by all means, tell me how I'm wrong. I've had him on here numerous times. I've been on his channel numerous times. I love the guy. But that's some fucking wishful thinking there, Davis. Alrighty, so some other stuff I wanted to mention. I'm gonna shit on my fellow evangelicals a little bit now, cause only fair. And I've had a little captain tonight. I'm a little the good captain, Morgan, is a guest on tonight's live stream, and so I'm just a bit ornery. I'm just in a bit of a mood. And so somebody on the Discord, by the way, the Discord, you should check out the Discord if you haven't already. I don't know. Somebody throw a link in the chat. I'm too fucking lazy. I'm in the OBS window. I don't want to bring up the fucking YouTube window so I can actually throw something in the chat. Just somebody else do it. I'm lazy. But anyways. Somebody sent me a link to this Baptist Fellowship Discord, where telling me that go here and you could find some more Protestants to have on your show. Okay, so I'm on there, and I don't know, like days go by since I've been in there, maybe a week, who knows. Seasons change, the months turn into years, and I'm like, well, I gotta, what am I doing? I'm wasting my time. I gotta ask these people. So I just, I put out, let me bring it up. Let me bring up a picture, because I took a screen cap of it to mock what fucking fags I was dealing with here. Add new source. Gonna bring up a new picture. New picture here, folks. We're on the cutting edge of OBS streaming technology. Hang on, sorry, folks. Sorry. I know. I'm just so bad at this. All right. Come on, where is the? There we go. Sorry. Like I said, a little bit of captain was had tonight. Okay, so we got the screen cap here. I'm leaking some Discord server stuff, folks. Academics, please respond. So I put in there, and I'm like, I hosted a Catholic versus Protestant debate on my channel Saturday. Starts at 14:40, and I would like to do more of them. If any one of you would be interested in being involved, please let me know. And I linked to the video. Some of the debate topics include different end-time views, how should Christians regard Israel, how should Christians regard ethno-nationalism, is the papacy biblical, is gambling a sin, and more. So I get from the faggy moderator here, warn the Bechtloff, advertising without permission. Robot says I'm warned. I got 1 of 3 warnings. Warn the Bechtloff, linking to profane media. Now look, I'll grant you, okay, I didn't read, he says I should have asked before I advertised. I don't think I advertised so much as said, like, do you people want to be involved in something? But okay, fine, you want to give me a warning for that, fair enough. But you pile on two strikes right from the get-go. And linking for profane material. And the reason he says it was profane is that I had explicit images on that video. He's talking about these dank memes that I cycle through here. They were a little too dank for him. Could not handle the dankness of my memes. Like, oh look, a Princess Peach, and she's got Mario on a leash. Holy shit. And that's, oh man, oh man, this one right here might be promoting sloth. He might have had a problem with that. He might have had a problem with that one. I mean, Pinhead, obviously, very, okay, yeah, that one's kind of fucked up, but it's funny. You can't tell me it's not fucking funny. All right, Garfield on the fucking thing is ridiculous. Okay, like that. All right, but it's not explicit. All right, maybe stop being a faggot. Okay, and herein lies my point. My fellow evangelicals, conservative Protestants, whatever we want to call each other, right? And I think I can say my fellow evangelicals. I know I'm not completely in line with evangelicalism. I don't quite have the Israel fetish. I don't have the literal creationism, the Ken Ham shit that you guys do. But I think I can say my fellow evangelicals without coming off across as like, one of those guys who's like my fellow white people when their last name ends in Berg. I don't think I'm doing that. So my fellow evangelicals, stop being faggots. Okay, just stop. All right, it's time to stop. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? It's time to stop. All right. Like, just stop. Just stop being faggots, okay? Please. Like, it's just petty to, like, for this asshole to pile too. Now, I responded to it, and I don't have a screen cap of it, but I said, I don't fucking know. I said something along the lines of, this is a place for fellowship. I'm like, clearly I'm not going to, I'm not going to find anyone here who's got the stones to be in one of these debates. And if you, sir, are indicative of the quality of people here, I'm not going to find any fellowship here either. So good day. And I, fucked off out the door out of that Discord server. But seriously, you need some fucking masculinity in the church. Stat in the evangelical church. Don't get me wrong, the Catholics, I mean, they're getting hot masculinity injections in their assholes. But whatever, that's a fucking cult. But in the church, we need some fucking masculinity. All right. Like, I don't know how else to say this. Like, stop being faggots. Stop being faggots, okay? Like, seriously. Stop sucking Israel's dick, first of all. But stop being faggots. Like, I'm so much more in line with you guys theologically. And I can't get any of you on here. I can get Pastor Tom. That's it. That's what that's what my debates are going to be at this rate. It's going to be the fucking Pastor Tom show. It's going to be Pastor Tom pushes another Catholic shit in over and over again. That's what it's going to be. And I don't want it to just be that. I want it to be a little bit more varied than that. All right? So can we get some more of you on here? Like, I want to do a debate, and I'll debate you myself. We don't need to have a moderator. I don't need to get nobody else on here. I want to debate one of these Christians that tries to argue that gambling is inherently a sin, because there's no biblical basis for that at all. And hell, even logically, it doesn't fucking flow. So yeah, I want to debate somebody on that. But I don't think it's ever going to happen. Because the type of evangelical who is going to run around arguing that gambling is inherently a sin is going to be the type who's never going to touch this show because the memes are just a touch too spicy for him. Just a touch too spicy. These memes are Popeye's chicken, and they're more used to KFC. Just stop being fags. Please. Please just stop being faggots. Oh, man. Oh, there's Daisy in a bikini. Oh, that's too explicit. That's too explicit. Oh, the shit post. There's the word shit. That's naughty. That made his pussy hurt. I don't know. I don't know which one of these memes made his pussy hurt exactly. I don't know. I don't know. I may never know. Because hopefully, God willing, I never have to interact with that faggot again in this life. I mean, if him and I are both saved, I guess I'll have to bump into him at heaven. But hopefully, he's handed a pair of goddamn nads as he walks into the door. Just stop being fags, guys. Just stop. All right? Just stop. It's time to stop, all right? I think I'm going to probably wrap this stream up because I'm just about out of shit to talk about. I mean, because that's all that's been on my mind lately is like, you know, to reiterate, you know, y'all Catholics, y'all believe in some just wild, wacky shit, like some wild, wacky, unbiblical shit. And like, I don't know where you got all this crap, but it's time to stop. All right. It's time to stop. And y'all evangelicals, you got your theology pretty much spot on. But what you need, like Dr. Bechtloff's going to write you a prescription for 2 testicles. And you go ahead and get that filled at your leisure, okay? And to the credit, like, y'all Catholics and y'all Orthodox, you guys aren't like that, okay? I don't have a lot of Catholics that won't come on this stream because the memes are touch too spicy for them and shit like that, all right? Right. And I gotta give you credit where credit's due on that. I really do. I mean, that's the only things that have really been on my mind lately, though. Like, I mean, I guess I could ramble on about, like, the fucking Sparkster games or some shit like that. Because that's the only other thing that I've been playing Breath of the Wild, obviously, continuously, but I've been playing the Sparkster games because I finally got the Super Nintendo one. I got a reproduction card of it because the original card's like $100 fucking bucks. That's retarded. So, like, I've been playing that, and I've had that on my mind lately. You know, I haven't had a chance to play the reboot from a couple years ago. I might just break down and get a Steam account. Because if I'm going to be streaming games online, it's probably the easiest fucking way. Even though I hate digital-only media. But, I don't know. I was just thinking, like, you know, the lore is really rich. And I was thinking, oh, man, it would probably make an awesome comic book. If somebody took, like, all this lore. And, I mean, I know the timeline's a big jumbled mess. Like, there's, like, 2 fucking reboots in the course of 4 games. But you could probably do something really cool with the lore. You know, you got your little Rocket Knight guy, and then there's the evil Rocket Knight dude, Axel. There's like the kingdom of evil pigs and the kingdom of evil wolves, and you know, there's the possum kingdom, and they're the good guys, and there's like this weird, like it's medieval times, but there's this kind of like steampunk magic tech running around. There's a good amount of lore, and there's like there's 7 magic swords that are sort of like Chaos Emeralds in Sonic. That's the only other thing that's on my mind. And I don't know. I don't really, like, nobody gives a shit about Racket Night. That's the thing about it. Like, it's a dead franchise. Nobody cares. And I think it's a shame. I think it's quality stuff. But nobody gives a fuck. So yeah, that's all that's been on my mind lately. I don't know. Like, to reiterate, like, my fellow evangelicals, stop being fags. All right, stop being fags. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. We have the grace gospel. We have the true gospel of grace. So maybe actually fucking live that out and stop being legalistic, moralizing faggots. And Catholics, like, y'all just got some wild, wacky fucking beliefs. Like, just extra biblical, unbiblical shit. Like, let it go. It's time to stop, okay? And I don't know. I seen in the chat somebody says, why was the Sunday stream deleted? I mentioned that earlier. I didn't like it. That's why it was deleted. I thought it sucked. So I got rid of it. So fuck it. Fuck it. It was ass. So it's gone. It's gone now. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I don't want to ramble on more than I have. I don't want to have a bunch of dead air where I'm like, I guess I think it's things to talk about. So it's at like an hour. I don't know. This ain't a professional show. Not yet. Not with fucking... not with the... the amount of money I'm making off of it right now. It's not a professional show. Let me put it that way. Maybe at some point it will be, but right now it's not. So if it's not an hour long, it's not an hour long. I know we're at almost an hour, but that's with like 15-minute intro time. All right, folks. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because me and Captain Morgan were rambling on a bit too much here. So y'all have a good night. And if you enjoy the content I put out, check out the tip jars down below there. There's the PayPal. You can send a one-time donation of any amount. There's a Patreon where you can become a regular supporter. There's the Amazon wishlist where you can buy me dumb shit that I like. Including there's new equipment. There's equipment for the show on there. It's to help me stream games. And what the fuck else? Captain, help me out here. What else am I thinking of? Oh yeah. Oh, the social media. Go on to Twitter and check out Bechtloff Podcast. I don't run that Twitter, but Luke runs that Twitter because I'm not allowed on the Twitter because of my vile hate speech. But check that out. Luke runs it. I'm also on the Gab, gab.ai/the Bechtloff. And on the Facebergs, facebook.com/the Bechtloff. And, I don't know, probably some other shit I'm forgetting. So, that's all I got for tonight, folks. Bechtloff out.